I'm always incredibly early about shit most times. More often than not, I'm early. So fuck off of that. Anyways, we're live.
Nice dream.
Hello, stream.
There we go. Didn't fuck up this time.
I mean, but you still already fucked up and you got exposed for it. There's
Yes,
nothing that can save you from that.
yeah, but shut up.
Last I checked, no.
Oh, Mom was playing Guild Wars too.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
I'm still an oomphy. Thank you, DG. I appreciate you.
Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Army.
Mm-hmm.
As Gladepine's hand passes over you and your vision goes black, you find yourself, as your vision returns to you, staring at a wall. A massive, churning, flowing wall that, looking at it, it seems as though you're staring at the ocean itself.
And I discern anything else from it? Did I make any checks? Anything?
I'll have some more details for you.
Okay.
As you look at this wall, bright colors start to flow through it as you see the essence of magic.
Okay.
As a wizard, you can feel as well as see that what you are looking at is the weave itself.
No.
Wait. I'm in front of the arcane weave.
No. You look so good. No.
What?
Wow, that's really pretty.
It is really pretty.
Stop climbing the bed.
You might also...
As you... Go ahead.
Taylor, you might want to mute yourself.
As you stand and look at this wall of magic, you hear a voice behind you. I was wondering how long it would take before you ascend here.
Ami will turn around.
And before you, you see Mistra standing.
Greetings once again, Mistra. It seems that our inevitably entwined paths cross once more.
Indeed, it's almost as if it was destiny. And she has a sly smile on her face.
I can almost swear it's because someone decided to push me in this direction. Doesn't seem much of destiny to me.
The only difference between destiny and fate is a few interventions from a god.
Mm-hmm. So I assume that whole spiel about old magic is why you chose me then.
Why I chose you is complicated. Beyond simply old magic, as much as it's an annoying factor to have to deal with of this world.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that you must have many questions.
I guess the
And I
first
forgot
and
to do music.
you did.
Oh.
Nice one.
Da, 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 da. One moment while I consult with a biomech for music. Yes, another umphy moment, DG.
So many oomphy moments.
Da, da. Much prepared.
Much prepared, much wow. Much impressed.
Look, the last session was scuffed. This session has to be scuffed too, I suppose.
Almost got a bit
Sure
less session.
cannot. Scuff
The
Beta
sheet.
Valerian, more like Scuff of
Fair.
Valerian.
Just shush for it.
All right. While Andrea gets music for me, we will just continue,
Hmm.
and I will put the music on as soon as I get it. Okay. The as Mistra speaks to you, the wall of magic behind you seems to grow violent for a moment before settling. Things here are always a bit unstable.
Hmm. It is
The
relatively.
weave here is not yet settled.
It is relatively new in the grand scheme of things, so understandable.
But before I can answer any of your more pressing questions, there is something we will need to discuss first.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Whether or not I made the right choice.
Uh-huh.
Come with me. And as she says that, you will both be teleported. And in front of you stands a large stone maze. I have two tests in mind for you to see if I made the right choice of who to be the first scribes wizard in Alarian.
Well, it seems that someone else already beat me to the punch.
If you're referring to Alexandria, she is a unique case. She was a scribe's wizard who came here from the Tear. She was not born here.
Well, would still qualify. She is the first scribes wizard. She would be the first scribes. This first scribe in Alarion. Not from
Now, if
Alarion,
we go,
but
if we're being that specific, even she isn't. There was some who came through the Tear during the Dragon Wars. They are now all dead.
fair enough.
Now, inside this maze, you will find a trial that should be quite simple for you. It is simply a test of your knowledge of magic.
Okay.
Now, if you so desire, you may skip this section of the test. And we can move straight on to your application of magic.
Okay.
You may also decide to leave the trial at any point during it.
I see.
Just know that there are always consequences.
Of course. Well,
Now, let me first instruct you on some rules for this place. You will be placed into the maze in an effort to temper your teleportation, and she looks at your helmet.
I have other ways of teleporting too. I mean, but it is the most common one, yes.
And you will... If you attempt to leave the maze in any way, you will be disqualified from it. You must remain in until your trial is complete. Are you ready, Ami?
No, but... Well... No... Nothing risked, nothing gained.
She lifts her hand over the maze, and next to you, she fades from view as the maze seems to rush towards you. It falls underneath you and then comes up to meet your feet. And you are now within the first of Mistra's trials.
How
So-
does this mechanically work?
I think he was just about to get to that.
Sorry.
Ami, could you please give me a investigation check?
Okay. Investigation. 17. I forgot I saw the advantage on.
As you begin to walk through the maze, you turn corners and switch around. As you move back to retrace your steps, you notice very quickly that the maze is shifting around you.
Ah, excellent. Ah, one of those.
After a few minutes of walking around, following what you believe to be a solid path, you come across a small circle clearing in the maze, where there appears to be a small tablet lying on the ground.
Okay.
On the tablet is a question.
Lay it on me.
So, let me quickly explain to you what we'll be doing here.
Yeah?
I will be asking you a question of a spell from the
Uh-huh.
wizard spell list.
Okay.
If you need it, you may make a intelligence
Arcana.
an arcana check to get a hint as to what the answer is. There are 3 possible hints. I will
Mhm.
tell you the DCs. The DC is 15, 20, and 25.
Okay.
If you achieve a higher hint, you get both. You get all previous hints as well.
Okay.
So if you roll 25, you get all 3 hints.
Okay.
These trivias will work off of a 3-strike system. If you get 3 wrong, you will fail.
Okay.
At any point, you may opt out and declare that you are done, and that will determine your score for the trivia.
Okay.
Alright, so, your first one. You have spent all of your spell slots in a fight with a large group of enemies. 2 enemies remain, 5 feet between the 2 of them. Each of them has 3 HP, and you are 30 feet away from them. And you have to take them out at the same time. What cantrip would you use?
Acid splash.
That is correct.
Easy clap.
As you answer the question, the tablet you are holding in your hand quickly turns blank. And after a few moments, it returns with the words, "Congratulations. The path through the maze becomes more clear."
Okay.
You continue walking your way through the maze as you continue to follow your instincts as best you can through, and after a few more moments, you find another clearing with another tablet. This clearing seems to have statues built into it. 4 statues, one on 4 of the sides of this circle.
Mm-hmm.
As you pick up the tablet, it has another riddle. Your enemies are approaching as one massive group. They are weak, but they cannot be killed. You only have access to spells you have had when you first started your journey. Level 1 spells. Incapacitate them.
They are weak but many.
They are weak, but many, and they cannot be killed.
They cannot be killed, and they only have sleep.
That is correct.
I
As you...
forget how well good you are at spells.
Like I said in the chat, Mr. 5e Tools, let's test that name.
I am personally challenging myself to not look at 5e tools for as
Yeah,
much
I
of
was-
these as I can.
I was debating before the test started, asking you not to have it open, but I trusted that you would have it closed.
I would trust that Alex didn't have it, so I didn't think it would be necessary.
It's open
but that
on
is correct.
It is on a different browser, but it is not keyed towards wizard spells. I will say that, being 100% truthful. It is currently on Warlock 9th level spells, and I will not be changing it.
All right. Yeah. Anyways,
As you answer the question and give the answer of sleep, the tablet will go blank again, and then the words will appear. Congratulations, the maze becomes more clear. And as you continue, that sense of instinct that you are following through the maze feels more correct as you continue to move. The maze itself seems to shift and turn less as you make your way through corridors. After only perhaps a minute of walking, you find yourself in another clearing. This one filled with 4 statues, each one having a crown on its head. As you walk up to the tablet in the center of the room, you read the inscription. You are fighting 2 enemies. They are both right next to each other, and both are at 1 HP. You cannot directly hurt them through your spells or attacks. The only way for you to deal damage is to have one of them hit the other. You only have access to a 2nd level spell. Which one do you choose?
That's wow. That's actually I think I
Remember, you do have access to hints.
I will make a hint. I will
Alright.
I will attempt a hint.
Roll me an Arcana check.
14. I don't even make one.
Unfortunately, you do not make the save to get a hint. You may roll a second time to make another attempt. It will simply cost you time
Time. Okay.
as you sit and contemplate what the spell might be.
Is it suggestion?
It is not suggestion.
One
Okay.
strike down.
I will take a second hit. Attempt a second hit.
You may roll.
22. First 2 hits.
It is a wisdom saving throw, and it is from the enchantment spell list. Reminder, it is a level 2 spell.
Yeah. Is it Crown of Madness?
That is correct. As you correctly answer that it is Crown of Madness, the tablet once again goes blank and returns with the words, The maze shifts to make your journey easier. And you continue walking and very, very quickly find yourself in another clearing. Each of the statues that you have seen in the previous 2 clearings has been replaced with a brazier. Each brazier glowing a different color. One glows green, one glows red, another glows orange, and one glows bright yellow. In the center of the room is a tablet.
Uh-huh.
Your enemies are information on you. You only have 1 3rd level spell slot remaining to deal as much damage as possible to them in a single turn. They are immune to fire, and you cannot upcast any spell for this instance.
What kind of formation?
You do not know that. You would need to roll a hint.
Okay, I'm going to roll a hint. At 20.
Ooh, spicy.
There are 20 of them.
Hmm?
Their formation is a line.
Lightning bolt.
And it is Fireball's less favorite cousin. And
It's Lightning Bolt.
Fireball's less favorite cousin gets the shine. And yes, it is Lightning Bolt.
All I need is that first one.
I hope that you like that. I hope you like that last hint. I was definitely not laughing when I came up with it.
That's really good though. That is really fucking funny. But the second I heard that it's a lie, I'm just like, it's Lightning Bolt. It has to.
I mean,
it can only be Lightning Bolt.
Also, if you're wondering, yes, I did go through all the 3rd level spells and do damage calculations to see which one would do the most damage to make sure I wasn't lying.
I mean, if it's a,
Well,
I mean,
by the way.
if it wasn't a line, it was always going to be Lightning Bolt, like non-negotiable.
I mean, yeah, but there was a chance of you not knowing that they were in a line.
That's
so
why.
I had to make
Yeah,
sure.
my immediate thought, the thought process behind that one was immediately, okay, is it Lightning Bolt? If they're immune to fire, it's probably Lightning Bolt because it's the other damage focused 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure. Okay, carry on.
Alright. The tablet goes blank and reappears with the words, "Congratulations, your journey is near its end." You continue along, walking through the maze, and after a few minutes, you almost feel as though you're beginning to get lost when you come into a section that appears to be filled with dead and dying plants.
Oh.
In the center of the room is another tablet. As you walk up to the tablet and read it, you are in a forest traveling, and suddenly you come upon a scene that is the aftermath of a tornado. A giant tree has fallen and now blocks your way. You were in a fight just previously, so you only have access to one 4th level spell. What spell would you use? You cannot upcast a spell to solve this riddle. Furthermore, you only have one action before you're besieged by enemies. Think quickly.
So, okay, I'm gonna roll a hint.
Alright.
Ouch.
Ow.
That is unfortunately not enough.
Hey, can you read it again? Well,
You
okay.
are in a forest traveling, and suddenly you come upon the scene that is the aftermath of a tornado. A giant tree has fallen and now blocks your way. You were in a fight just previously.
Blight.
So you.
Right?
That is correct.
Okay.
As you say the word, all the plants around you turn to dust
Ouch.
and lift into the air. As the writing on the tablet vanishes and is replaced with, "Congratulations, one more trial remains." And then this tablet itself shifts, and a new question appears on it.
Okay.
You're 60 feet away from a group of enemies. They're grouped up in a 30-foot wide formation. There are 5 of them in total, with 3 of them on the ground and 2 of them in the sky. They all have 1 HP each and are vulnerable to Radiant. If you only have one 5th level spell and cannot upcast any spells, what spell would you use?
Is the answer Dawn?
The answer is Dawn.
Why the fuck did I know it was going to be that?
I don't know.
As you answer Dawn, above you the sun begins to shine. And in the pots that all those plants once died, they begin to regrow. And the tablet changes once more to say, Congratulations. You have completed the maze. The tablet then vanishes from your hand, and you are teleported.
Oh,
You find yourself standing on a square in a large circular structure. Circling this area on all sides are braziers of different colors. Blue, red, yellow, and green. In the center are 4 braziers, lit in purple. And in the center, in all her glory, stands Mistra.
oh wow. Is that
She will.
official art? Sorry.
That is Mistra's official art. Yes. As you stand before Mistra, and she looks over to you, she says, "Well done. Now there is but one trial left. To see, you understand the use of magic, but I wish to see if you can apply your use of magic. And I see no better opponent for you than yourself."
I fucking god, you bitch.
And on the
Bitch.
other side of the arena, materializing in from the shadows, is something that looks very similar to you, Ami, however with very distinct differences.
Uh-huh.
Their eyes are hollow and their skin is grey. Mistra will then say, "Let us see how well you can apply your magic against yourself."
God, I want to punt you. Like, the Saturn. I want to punt you to the Dreadnought, you know?
I mean,
With
if
that,
you're gonna-
Mistra will disappear. And we will now enter into initiative. Now, before we begin combat,
Uh-huh.
Ami, I would
Yes.
like to tell you what your
Uh-huh.
gifts are.
I will happily listen to them.
Your gift is very simple.
Yeah?
Your spell slots will never be used up
I...
for this
Huh?
combat.
Eh? Okay.
You heard him.
Yeah. You're right, I did. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay, so...
Now, for one thing,
Okay.
this is a simple rule of the arena.
Yeah?
The use of Counterspell and Wish are banned.
Well, I don't have Wish, so... Thumbs up, Emoshi.
This is the rule of the Wizards Arena.
I also don't have Counterspell currently. I have it in a book, but I did not write it down. So, again, also not a problem. Can I take time to re-prepare my spellbook?
You may take time to re-prepare your spellbook.
Thank you. I don't feel... Yeah.
And as you take your time to re-prepare your spellbook, you can see across the arena that the other version has a similar spellbook as to you, and appears to be doing the same.
Okay. Concentration still as is?
Concentration is still as is.
Okay.
You have no extra comp slots, sadly.
I'm just wondering, because if I did, oh boy, would this get real interesting real fast.
So you know what you do have though now? A bunch of extra bonk slots.
True, you're right.
Basically, you're like a warlock.
Oh, a warlock who's just able to take short rests and with a bonus action.
Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I am down. Have.
While you're preparing, I am going to open up the hint list for some of the questions because I like some of the hints a bit too much for me to not say them.
That is completely fair, and I will happily listen to your meme.
And as you are preparing your spells, the area around the arena materializes what appears to be seating.
Of course.
As you see many different people taking seats to view what is about to happen, including Mistra herself.
Bruh.
If you would like, you can roll a religion check to see if you know any of the people here.
Sure. I'm good at religion.
Alright, well, that's rolled for sleep.
Never mind.
They
You
all
do
fit.
know that everyone here is a god.
Ah, excellent.
A god that is typically associated with magic.
Excellente.
Speaking
So
of
what are
things that
the
are
hints
excellent.
for it?
For sleep, they all fit in a 20-foot radius. You cannot deal damage to them, but there is another way to take care of trash mobs. And your final hint, good night, it is time for bed.
That's a little obvious, ain't it?
Well, that's the point.
I guess.
This is a 25 DC. If you're basically the thought was, kind of obscure hints, pushing you in the right direction, and then just telling you the answer. Because you know you only have like a +8. The chance of you getting a 25 is pretty low.
8.
So you're gonna be the one who's gonna play Shadow on me, right?
Yes.
Ah, yes, I get to fight myself, figuratively and literally. Excellent.
The final hint for Crown of Madness. This one's not funny so much as it is just one I like. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I just realized you could have named the Shadow clone Artemis.
Bruh. Come on.
I don't think
Come
I
on.
don't think that would be on theme though, because
I know.
in
It just-
accounting
it just came to
there's a
mind.
Matarasu and then there's Shiranui. Wait a minute.
For Blight, the hints were the tree died only recently, draining it of moisture should get it done, and my favorite hint, potatoes with this caused the Irish massive grief.
Bruh. Okay.
Also, yeah,
I-
fuck you, the Irish are now canon to Alarian.
Oh my god, shut up. Okay, I have one last question. Is Isidore here?
Isidore is here. As is the Shadow Isidore.
I figured. Cool!
So you're
Excellent.
saying that there is a wall.
Shut the fuck up for it.
Fuck up for it.
I'm gonna punt you to Pluto.
Yay!
Alright, but before you do though, let me see the hints for Dawn. The first two are kind of boring, so I'll just say the last one. Call upon the sun and it shall answer your call.
Okay, my thought process behind was like, right before the last question was like, okay, there's been a cantrip, a first level, a second level, a third level, a fourth level, and I was like, this is probably gonna be a fifth level. And granted, technically what my character's based on, this is gonna be Dawn, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
that
yep.
is exactly the reasoning for Dawn.
It was like, very clever.
You expect me to not go for the obvious choice?
I-
Yeah, it's
I-
supposed
oh.
to be hard, but fuck that. I like the reference.
Yeah, it's a good reference. It was like, hold the fuck up.
How would you if Amaterasu is fighting a shadow version of herself? Wouldn't that be like Hiranui?
No, because I would get my fucking ass kicked.
I mean,
Wait, fuck, I forgot. What is? Does the clone have a name, Amp?
Yes, it
It
has a
does.
name. They will see the name when it enters initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
My spell list has been prepared.
All right. Let us
oh,
roll initiative then.
weird question. Does
Wait.
the Shadow Clone have the same magic items? Or... I know, weird question that you shouldn't answer, but I was just wondering if
What I will say is that, from what you can see, Ami, it doesn't appear that there are any visual magical items on your opponent.
But she gets to keep hers, right?
Yeah, she still has hers.
Oh.
You should. Oh wait, no, never mind. You already said that counterspell is banned. Never mind.
Yeah, Counterspell and Wish are both banned
I don't have either
because
of those. Full W.
of the incident.
Okay. Also, question: is the Helm of Teleportation fully charged? Was that refreshed when we got Uber
The-
TP'd?
Everything is fully charged.
You have all your slots.
Adore thumbs up. Okay.
Yep.
Second, I actually never saw what your opponent's spells are, so I'm just gonna do that real quick.
Okay. I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
Make sure to get rid of your temp HP if you have any.
No.
No as in you
Alright.
don't, or no as in you won't?
I don't have any to get rid of.
Alright.
So,
Wait, why
Ami,
does enemy have -2 spell slots?
I have no idea. It's
Let me
fine.
fix that.
If you
Thanks.
copied
Yeah.
it from my token, for some reason, my 3rd level spell slots were into the -2, so low W.
Anyway,
I rolled initiative. Bruh. Oh, you... God damn it. God damn it, Andromeda. God.
are you done looking? Are you done looking for it?
Yeah.
Like the music name?
No, because I've heard this song before. It's a good song, but also, god damn it.
That's goddamn token.
Wait, these
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I told you.
Okay. 100 feet apart.
Both of you rolled terribly on initiative.
Well, I
think
rolled
of
less
the
gar-
name.
well, I rolled less garbage than her, so,
Yes, I guess so. You get to go first.
yeah.
Ami, you have the initiative.
Okay. No, don't count that. Okay. Well, you know what? Let us... I'm going to cast Ice Storm at 5th level. Centered on Anui.
I think
Alright.
it's a Nui.
Anui.
Annoy.
We'll click the button for Ice Storm. That should be
So
DC.
it is
That should
a
be DC.
DC
That should be DC,
DC
18.
18 dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Fails. Full
Fail.
damage.
Full damage of 14 bludgeoning and plus 8 cold. So 25 cold. 25 combined damage.
One
That's a
moment.
big chunk.
I think it's only 22 damage.
Or, yeah, you're right. It's 122.
Wait, it rolled 2d6 instead of 2d8. For the bludgeoning.
You're right. Hold up.
Ah, scuff.
It won't change the damage, but that is a, thank you for catching that, Ferret.
Oh, I just like seeing what the numbers rolled are, so.
Who made the token art?
DG.
Yeah. Everyone
I'll
pointed
see-
DG, who is currently in the chat.
I asked DG to make a small edit to the army art.
Okay, and with that, I'm going to move, and I'm going to take cover behind one of the braziers, if they can provide cover.
These braziers are sunk into the ground. They do not.
Okay, never mind.
Also, as
yeah.
as you cast your spell, Anui will use absorb elements as a reaction.
Called it. I knew you would. I knew you would. I would have. I would have opened. I would have opened with lightning bolt. But it was like, no way she doesn't. No way a copy of mine doesn't have absorb elements. Okay. So you take 4 less cold damage.
Well, no, because it's up. Wait.
Yes, for it. Look at Ice Storm smile.
I mean,
Yeah, it gives resistance.
Yeah, to the
Oh.
cold damage, not to the bludgeoning.
no. I just forgot how absorb elements worked. I thought it was a roll to take less damage.
It would be garbage if it was that. Anyway, Ami is going to make a. Hey, hold up. Scribe. I'm gonna put scribe because. Okay, that's mine. Within 60 feet of you. I am going to. I'm going to spawn Isidore here.
Still need to get a token for him. We should do that.
The delete key continues to be my deafen key. I really need to change that. Okay.
That's
And I'm going to manifest Isidore there. And Ami is going to make a sprinting start to there.
Alright.
Actually move me down 10 feet. Alright, that is my turn.
Alright. One moment while I double check one thing.
Can't believe the roll you guys rolled suboptimal.
Well,
They
it
both
could
rolled so bad.
I rolled a 9. They rolled a 5. What's the difference? Oh, right. I rolled better.
The difference is 4.
Is it? I mean, one-on-ones usually don't end very well. Oh, they also have an ice storm.
Oh,
Youch. Hey, guess what I'm doing? Reaction. Absorb elements. Yeah.
alright, don't forget your dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, can do, Chief. This is
I
a
think MC is always left.
yeah,
Ooh.
that's a low W, but
Alright, so that's 3 damage, that's 3 bludgeoning, and
3
that'll
bludgeoning, half the cold, so that'll be 7.5
That'll
rounded
be
down to
7.
7. So
Yep,
10
that'll be
damage.
7.
That'll
Yeah,
be
if you want me
10.
to start rolling the damage.
Lol W for it. Oops.
You can't.
My fucking numpad's disabled.
Oop.
There we go.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Isn't this the one that plays in the hotel?
This is the one that This is the one that plays when you're fighting Madeline.
And then, as a bonus action,
You fight Madeline in several levels. I don't know which one.
The one where you get the one where trans people become, where the trans person is able to double jump finally.
All right.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
And at that point, it's more a triple jump.
Spirit. My spirit shroud.
Anui will cast Spirit Shroud. Will cast Spirit Shroud around herself.
Oh. Oh, you. Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna fucking try. Oh, you sneaky fucker. Okay, 2d8. Okay. Is that her turn?
And she will move there. That will be her turn.
Okay. As her
Wait,
reaction.
so is the difficult terrain of the ice storm over already?
That's a good point.
Yeah, isn't
Oh, yeah.
Ice Storm difficult
I
terrain?
still make difficult terrain.
20-foot
so-
radius around Anui. So
So that can
yeah.
only move that far.
That
That applies to difficult terrain.
Lasts until the end of your next turn.
Oof.
Okay. So
Her movement has been correct.
yeah, mine. Okay. No shot. No shot that lands.
Yeah, why Spirit Shroud?
She's gonna try and teleport in on me, and start hitting me, or attempting to. That's my guess. Through Isidore, I am going. No, just not even just through Isidore. I'm just going to.
Remember, Amps, all of these are upcasted.
Yeah, might as well just all be upcasted.
I think. I mean,
You can you have unlimited spell slots. If you want to upcast all of your spells, upcast all of your damn spells.
Yeah.
Flex, don't upcast any of your spells.
Well, see, the spell I'm about to upcast. Wait, I'm a Scribes Wizard.
yeah, you're a Scribes Wizard. Do Scribes Wizard things.
Oh, you know, ignore that. Did I not fucking put up an upcast for this thing? I didn't. Fuck.
If you're wondering, you are allowed to open up 5e tools again.
Yeah, no, I already had one open, but that was mostly to my class features. Do I?
Fucking jam.
Yeah, welcome to trans fighting another. Welcome to a trans person fighting a shadow, I guess. I'm going to. I am going to 4th level cast chromatic orb from Isidore's position.
What does
Alright.
Chromatic Orb do?
That's damage. Did I fuck up the fucking macro for this shit? No, I didn't.
Oh, I don't know what Chromatic Orb does, and I can't click it. It'll give me.
Did I? Did I? Oh, I didn't. Hold up. Okay. God, scuffed. I don't fucking use this spell. Okay, that's better. But now the fucking. It's a 4th level cast. Does that hit? Wait. No. Well.
Uh, 15. 15. Anui will use her shield as a reaction. 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 Anui
Oh god.
will use
Oh
her
god.
shield as a reaction. Anui
Oh god.
Undeafened,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah. Sorry. Fucking unmuted Twitch. That was a mistake. Okay, so shielded.
Yeah, shield.
Okay. Oh, ignore that. I really just have no bonus action spells. Man. Oh, wait, no, I do. I would like to use my once-a-day mirror image.
Alright.
I am now... I now have 3 illusionary duplicates.
Alright. And the duplicate's AC equals 10 plus your dex modifier.
So
yeah, they
same.
take hits for you, don't they? Yeah.
Yes, you have. If you target me with an attack roll, you have to roll for them to not hit. For the
Are you
for
able?
the other
Are you
target.
able to cast mirror image? Like, didn't you just cast the spell?
Enough. Well, it's an 8, but also it's an action, so never mind. I can't cast that. Mother.
Nah.
Why do I have no fucking? I have no fucking bonus action spells.
Because you're playing a
Mage.
wizard.
Well, I mean, I can.
Also, you haven't gotten any.
I mean, Spirit. Well, the problem is I don't have my entire list prepped, so it's like shit. So like, fuck, both of you. Okay, well, I guess that's my turn.
Alright. We gotta do a gamble now.
Okay.
You're gonna do a gamble.
Ami,
Uh-huh.
please make me a Constitution saving throw.
I see. This is your plan. This is your plan. Let me just go read my own spell real quick. Yep. Okay. Constitution. Nope.
Ami, you are teleported into this brazier.
I see.
The brazier applies, what's it? It is 1d8 cold damage for every turn you start in the brazier.
Wait, those are on?
Yeah.
They're all on.
I didn't know that. I thought they were just for decoration.
I also thought
They
they were
are.
for decoration.
They
Oh,
are.
boy.
Doesn't mean they can't be used practically.
God, I wish I had quit. God, I wish I was a sorcerer right now.
Hey, you can always take the levels.
Nah. Alright, well, that's your action. What's your bonus action? Thanks for getting me out of the difficult terrain, by the way.
I mean, you have your spirit shrouded though.
Yeah, but well, let me go
Alright,
see.
that's
any
He's gonna
creature
move
that
here?
takes this damage, I have to be taking the damage from them when they hit me, and it has to be within 10 feet too. Low W.
Any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet.
It's true, but I have teleportation. Like, very actively accessible teleportation. My turn?
It is now your turn.
Okay. Hi. How you doing?
Hi.
Do you...
Please roll me a one. No, actually, you just roll me a dexterity saving throw, please. DC
Okay.
15
Very bad at these.
to not take the ice damage.
Very fucking bad at these.
I said 1d8, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Okay. Now. What if it did a thing?
Ow!
Would you be a deer and roll me a dexterity saving throw as I cast a 4th level lightning bolt at you? But the damage is turned to radiant from my access to sickening radiance.
All right. Dexterity saving throw. Fail.
No. So 32 radiant damage.
Woo! Chunky.
And
You're kicking your ass.
there. That is my movement. And
Alright.
I will bonus action. Oh. Hold up. I'm gonna see my bonus action movement. 30 feet. I will move Isidore here. Your turn.
Alright.
Your move, me.
She will move into face you, face to face.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just throw my hands. Just kidding.
and Ami, could you please make me a Hold on, let me double check.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Could you please make for me a dexterity saving throw as well, please?
Can do. Ooh. Axe!
And alright, so you take half damage then.
Is sustained lightning damage?
No, it is being changed to radiant.
Okay. Okay, so 9.
So add on top of that Spirit Shroud.
It is it is an attack, not a spell. It is attacks,
Oh,
as in
It never-
It
It
Oh,
never
it's a spell-
specifies
yeah, it's a
melee
spell-
attack.
it's a spell
that's
save,
the
not a-
thing.
yes.
Okay. Oh, right, it was a save, not an attack. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yes.
it says any attack, but that was a save. Never mind. So
Can't get me can't get me that easily.
Alright, so That is 12 radiant damage.
9 plus 24, 33. Divided by 2. That would be 16, actually.
Yeah, 16, not 12. I only looked at the 24. I didn't see the 9 before that because I'm blind.
Okay. Minus 16. Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be the end of her turn.
I'm going to bonus. I'm going to bonus action move Isidore over here, and I'm going to have him. I'm going to have him. Let me look at my spell list. I'm going to do. No. You know what? Let's fucking go for it. Or, no. That's dumb. Let's... Not very good. Okay. Hey. Thing? Nice. Do-do-do. I am going to, from Isidore's position, I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Blip at 5th level.
Alright.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god!
God.
Whoa!
Whoa, spicy!
I also forgot that adds up. Okay, so let me just roll an extra, 3d6 real quick? Actually, no, sagely. Damage doesn't change. Sag. Okay, well, I mean, hey, no, re-roll that. Silvery Barbs, bitch.
Alright.
Damn. Oh well, I tried.
Still managed to pass.
Okay, whatever. I give myself advantage on the next save. Well, yeah, no, it's legit. Okay, you still take 9 psychic damage.
Yeah. Boop. Alright.
Man.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
You know, when I said Noospheric Trial 2, a magical match, I wasn't trying to be literal.
See, told you you're good at names.
Shut the fuck up.
We're right.
Can't believe Alex is pretty much.
Alright. I know he's going to move back.
I'm going to actually, Should I even attempt to fucking A off that? That's a
Why
great
not?
question.
Throw a punch, bitch.
No, I have a staff. I have a quarterstaff.
Okay, it'd be funny if you threw a punch.
You know, no, I think I'm gonna do the thing that has more of a chance to doing 0 damage. Hold up. Let me contemplate the pros and cons of me literally doing the Papega move. I'd have to roll.
Funny.
I'd have to roll
As
an.
a pro.
I'd have to roll an 8 or higher. I mean, it'd be one-handed, so that'd be sick.
Wait, does Anui still have concentration on the Spirit Shroud or no?
That's a good question. That's actually a good point. You have to roll a bunch of fucking
Oh yeah, she...
conch checks.
Yeah, Anui might drop Spirit Shroud.
Hold on. How many attacks has
1,
she suffered?
2, 3. You've suffered 3 attacks.
Alright, let's see what she can do. Pass!
Oh,
wait.
the fucking lightning bolt would have been a DC 32. It would have been like. Actually, wait. It would have been. It would have been 16 for the lightning bolt. But you fucking got 20 of that anyways.
Yeah. Well, she
Okay.
failed the last one, so
Spirit Shroud
the
is
silvery
down.
bobs took it down.
No, the silvery barbs was on the fucking was on the mind sliver.
Oh, no, not
the mind
silvery
whip.
bobs, mind sliver, sorry.
Mind Whip.
Mind whip.
Not Sliver. If a
Listen,
Mind Sliver
here's
took it
the
out, that
part.
would just be sad.
It would be
But
sad.
also very fitting, considering it is in fact a -D4 on that save.
Listen, I've been Listen, I have purposely had to avoid wanting to cast Synaptic Static because it's an end save, and like I'm facing the one character that would, you know, not suck at that. So like,
Yeah.
man. Anyways, do your worst.
Alright.
You shouldn't have said that.
Speaking of synaptic static, no, right.
You know, what if I just,
What if you want?
you know what? Well, roll me damage. Well, roll damage, because I'm gonna let that hit. Actually, no, I'm
Alright.
fucking brain dead. No, I'm shielding that. That's really stupid. No, I'm shielding that. Fuck your ice knife.
Alright, and then
that
she's
sounds
going-
uncomfortable. Maybe don't do that.
And then she's going to re-up Spirit Shroud.
With what act? Oh, right, bonus action.
Spirit Shroud is a bonus action.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, no, could she? Because that's like 2 spells.
We're not going by your interpretation.
Yeah. Alright.
We've been going off of the you can cast 2 in a row as long as it's action bonus, then bonus action first, then bonus action for a while.
And besides, I think that rule's stupid anyway.
Right, yeah, that is in fact fair. Also, I'm gonna guess at that point it's not a just action then bonus action, no, it's just like you can cast an action and bonus action spell.
Yeah.
Well, as long as
much
it's
what I'm looking
action first, it's
I mean, like I
legit.
said, I think that rule's incredibly stupid anyway.
So I don't think it matters what the order is for him.
Also, we're in some fucking weirdo plane. I think that would matter even less than normal.
I think it's the magical weave.
Okay, so hold up, let me just click Ice Knife real quick. Okay, so I'm going to roll my dex save at advantage. I'm gonna roll the dex save at advantage for the cold damage. I crit it. Your ice knife does literally nothing, Ebbs.
Fucking Sag.
Actually, an unironic skill gap.
Oh, right, yeah, you just avoid all damage if you succeed.
Yes.
Alright, Ami. Yes. Alright. 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 And she shields, which only stops one.
I think he's down.
Wait, doesn't shield? No.
I think he's down.
Shield is just a +5 to AC. In this case.
Doesn't shield hold again until the start of your turn?
It does, but it only stops one of these things. It only ups the AC to 16.
Yeah.
Anyway, is Anui like dead?
As you engulf the spiritual shadow version of yourself, the fires turn into a mix of red and they're psychic as well. Yes, he hasn't got a reaction to use for absorb elements. Not that it would have helped.
No, Anui's in shambles.
If she had
Literal.
like 4 more HP, it would have saved her. But then she would have taken an extra scorching ray.
I want to see you roll that extra scorching ray just for fun.
He's paid.
Alright, so as you launch your scorching rays of fire and yes, as Isidore launches these scorching rays, Anui is engulfed in flames, and the red fire that engulfs her develops a black tinge. And as the flames die down, there is no longer anything there. And we are now out of initiative.
Wow.
Alright.
Wow, that's very. This was really cool.
Well,
So
Evidently
For
you were.
for some reason, both times I stopped the bot to change the music, it disconnected me from the voice chat as well.
The same here.
Emp is a robot now. Confirmed.
No, same here. Cause like every time it does that, it it also
I mean-
turns off the speaker mode.
I
of
mean,
my
did you
music.
forget the second half of Biomech, Andrea?
Shut the fuck up, Fred.
No.
Anyways, good job! You did it! You kicked your ass! Literally.
As the smoke begins to fade, back in the center of the arena, Mister reappears. Congratulations, Army. You've proven that you have an adequate knowledge of the magic that you have learned. You may come here and ask whatever questions you wish. I will answer them to the best of my capabilities. No cryptic messages or wordplay. I will answer you straight up as best I can. You've earned that much. To put it simply, Glade Pine believes you have the potential to become a god. Here in Alarian, divinity works very differently, as it does in, say, Faerun. In Faerun, gods are chosen and created. Here, gods make themselves. Through power of worship and belief. The more a single individual is associated with any one aspect of the world, the more powerfully they are linked to that aspect. And as of a recent development at a certain wall involving a certain arrow storm, people have begun to associate you with magic. Some more than they associate other already ascended gods of magic, and she gestures towards the gathered crowd. You, technically, while are less powerful, have more right to be here than some of them do.
Damn.
Now, obviously, you are nowhere close to me. I am by far the most powerful deity in association with magic. As such, Hilarion here has given me more power than I've ever had before. And suffice to say, you haven't exactly made a dent in my power. But some others, you have, you've lessened their power here. Yes, they refer to it as the magic of ideas. It is much more complicated than that. But to put it simply, here the divine are selected by the people. The gods they worship are the gods they have. In all aspects, it's why Bane is so intent on controlling here. Democratically elected divinity.
I'm sorry.
When you were young, I saw a spark of potential in you for magic. Powerful magic. Not powerful enough to ascend here, but not everything is under my control. You had a willingness to see the world in a way others could not. You wanted to learn and to explore, something that so many wizards refuse to do these days.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of hermits.
So I took a liking to you, and I wanted to nurture that desire for exploration and discovery. When I saw an opportunity for you to be the first Alarian-born scribes wizard, it was an opportunity to reimagine what the scribe was. So I continued to foster it, to see what I could turn you into, and you far exceeded my expectations. I had ambitions for you to perhaps one day become an archmage, but divinity is beyond what I could see.
Oh, sorry, what were you going to say, Alex?
Do you have any other questions, Han? Quite simply, from what Glade Pine seems to speak of, since she has a far greater understanding of the magic here than even I, she thinks that the best course of action would be for you to undermine Bane directly. You already have a plan, I believe, for infiltrating the Imperium. A commander that you wish to capture, and I believe the word the halfling used was interrogate. I believe this is a good course of action and may lead to an infiltration of the Imperium. From there, you can undermine Bane directly at his power source, the worshippers. Bane isn't absolute, and perhaps that there is an alternative to his singular rule. Perhaps a new goddess of magic? It is not, and I'm certain Moonbow and Saloon have their own plans for your friend Rivias. They probably wish a similar thing from him. Especially Moonbow, if I know anything about her. Although I imagine she wants him to be more direct. As with everything, your ultimate fate is in your own hands. There are some things that can be guided, but in the end, the final choice always rests with you, the individual. I can simply make an educated guess as to what you might choose. And I make very good educated guesses. I will be honest, I don't know. It simply called itself that when I called forth for it. She is unique. Much like you. I do not know her reasoning for selecting the name she did, but I'm sure she has her reasons. Is there any other knowledge you seek, Ami? Yes, the Undying, they call him. Bane hides him from the gods, but I do know some things about the man. I know he was born in the kingdom that was burnt by the dragons when they first came to the Tear. That he rebuilt into the Imperium, but with his strange and almost divine control over the beast races. I believe to this day that Bane may have been manipulating the Imperium's construction since the day it rose. Who the man was before he became Emperor, I do not fully know. I know he was not of royal blood. All of the royal family for that kingdom died on the day the Tear opened. I believe, from everything I have discovered about him, that he was simply a farmer.
Hold on. I was busy doing something. Also, you know, a part of me should be like, I should be taking notes for these solar sections. And I'm like, don't worry about it, it's fine. Quick. Ems will tell our characters what just happened next Saturday. Smile. Because most of our characters probably won't know what the heck is happening. I'm just vibing right now. A man born of tragedy laid claim to that he does not have, sacrificed all he had to fulfill a deal once made. Now he lives as both servant and emperor.
I wonder what this deal he made was. It is almost certainly with Bane. But I wonder what the terms of it were. To be both servant and emperor. Almost certainly. That is very useful information you've gathered there, Army. Never thought of using legend lore on the man. Sometimes you think too small. As is the nature of legend. Yes. And perhaps your time in the Imperium will teach you some things about him as well. I'm sure that even for a man who with all the power in the world, erasing everything about him is very difficult. So I am certain that there is something of him in the Imperium. How do I fit in this divinity thing? Honestly, I do not know. I would assume, but you'd probably have to double check this with Gladepine. I'd assume since he's more or less linked directly to you, he'd ascend with you. Yes, this is still a long journey you have ahead of you. There is belief in you, but it is not enough to ascend from mortality. I'm gonna become a god? I don't know if I like the idea of becoming a god. It sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, that's fair. I can just make notes. I'm good at that. There's probably a lot of bureaucracy in Divinity. Mishra just nods. You're both right. It's a lot to sort through. So many. Okay.
Ah, yes, the god of paperwork.
Isidore, the god of paperwork. All accountants worship him.
What do you think the I in IRS stands for? That's right, Isidore.
Oh my god.
Isidorian Revenue Services. Oh my god, it works.
Was a true endgame of all scribe wizards. Paperwork.
Sarah.
Then I suppose I should give Gladepine the message that you are to be returned. But before you do, I do have one thing for you. When it first developed, I sought out your domain here. The order of this place that is under your control. Andrea?
Hold on.
Yeah, where is she, Andrea?
One of the other magic gods pipe pop from the background.
Wait, is that a signal for me to just fucking input up my lore or no?
You
I
may
think that's a
info
yes.
dump the lore on the Noospheric.
No.
I'm just
as-
imagining one of the gods on the bleachers actually just like hops the fence and jumps in.
Excuse me, this is my area of expertise.
Yeah,
Oh, I have an
Alexandria
expert. One
pops
moment,
in.
like Mistra flaps her hands and pop.
Fucking Alexandria just pops in. I mean, M said that Mistra isn't knowledgeable about these magics as much as Gladepine and Skyrunner are. So
Yeah, she doesn't. She understands the basics. She doesn't understand the intricacies.
okay,
She's
so
still learning them.
so what Mistro would basically tell you is that where you are, at least like I guess the general area, and where the other party members are sent to is called the Noospheric. And the Noospheric is basically it's a collection of, it's like the collective thought and consciousness of the collective words, not just the dream realm. Every single idea, thought that is thought up by every conscious sentient creature, this is where it maps up to. And
It's a dream realm, an afterlife.
it's a dream realm afterlife. It's where the Feywild, Shadowfell, Hells, and Heavens are. In fact,
It's the
Yeah.
dream realm, but it also includes it
Yeah.
also includes daydreaming.
yeah. And okay, I don't know if I have to fucking draw a diagram, but there's also another place called the Ontosphere, which is where the 4 elemental planes are. And that's a lot to get into, but basically, there's a barrier between the Noosphere and the Ontosphere, which makes the magic, which is where the magic weave is, or magic, where all magic comes from. Yeah, the arcane weave, and that's where Mistra held the labyrinth, and that's what she controls basically, like most of the.
Hold on, I can show you again. There you go.
Yeah, basically.
Andrea did this one.
It was a quick Photoshop edit, but basically, like thing, the thing on the, like, I guess the vague cloud stuff on the left is where the Noosphere is, and the multicolored wall thing on the right is the arcane weave, or the wall, or the tumult, I guess, is the tentative name that most are calling it for now, and it's basically where magic comes from. It's basically, how like it's the border between the Noosphere and the Ontosphere. It's where thoughts and matter, and like psyche energy and matter come clash together, form magic.
Indeed, it is. It is small, but it can grow. Now, the domain is less a place and more an idea, as I'm sure you're starting to get the point of that. And with a bit of magic and know-how, this idea can be stabilized into an object of significance to you.
An embodiment.
Mistra will reach into her robe and she will pull out a small case. And this is yours. Alright, and if you open the box, you will see inside a brush. And you may now see in your handouts the brush of the gods. And you may have a read of your soulbound item.
Listen,
Wow.
what do you give a wizard that is a wizard?
Wow, look, you get Moonbeam. Did y'all just literally port Amaterasu's?
It'll take your concentration slot, but
Oh no, that's intentional.
That was intentional. Yeah.
We know that it's that.
No, that was entirely purposeful because, again, what do you give to a wizard? Yeah, like, oh, here, regain more spells on short rest. No, fuck that. Get more spells. Here. Now, I feel like it's probably safe to say this now. I think you can figure out why Ray was spending so much time looking at your item.
Well, you have moon. You have Moonbeam, Spike Girls, Heat Metal, Wall of Water, Dawn, Sleet Storm, Magic Weapon, Daylight, Ice Storm, Call Lightning, Sunbeam, Misty Step, and Slow. However, when casting spells above level 4, more uses are expended.
Yeah, because
Balance!
it makes
Or an
the,
attempt, at least.
the reason for that, because, why would you use, like, for example, fucking, heat metal when you could use sunbeam if it wasn't for that?
You get 3 uses of this thing. 4.
Half proficiency bonus. Yeah. Half proficiency rounded up, but yeah, for now, 2. Yeah. Which I feel like that's a pretty fair balance. Considering it's 3 spells, and besides you still learn these. Have fun!
This
I
was the
mean, hey,
true paperwork all along.
I mean, hey, if you don't want to learn them, you don't have to.
I mean, you already learned these though.
I mean, one second, actually, let me check to see if that is the case.
Oh,
I mean that just means that you use int, because some of these aren't on the wizard spell list. I'm going to say for now. I mean, Adam, either way, because if you're going to use it, you're going to need to use it. I'll have to check in to see if these are just if these are basically like domain spells, or if they take up a prepared slot. But for now, my guess is have fun. They're on.
Yeah, these for now. We'll talk about it more later, but for now, just consider them to all be,
And worst comes to worst, it may receive a. Oh no! Some of the hair's got torn off. It gets nerfed. And I mean, it depends. It really does depend, but if anything, we'll just make your upgrade not as good. Well, I mean,
But yeah,
if it's like too strong, that way you're not making something too strong, even like that much stronger.
But yeah, just as a thing, just for a small piece of theming, to cast spells with this brush, you do paint in the air with them.
wait. So you basically did put
Yep.
the thing.
Have fun with the celestial brush. Ow! Fuck! Stop my toe. That's it. That's it. I'm fucking nerfing that. What do you mean, good luck? I have access. But you can't copy paste any future upgrades that don't exist yet. Yeah, I can nerf them. Ow. Fuck.
You know, you should probably just bubble wrap everything at foot height.
Oh my god.
One of the leaf ones. I wonder which one Dawn is. Well,
now you have it
don't
twice.
Yeah, now you have it twice. I mean, again, I wonder.
Thunderbolt.
Call lightning is I'm going to fuck up a nine-tail fox right now.
Call lightning is yeah, it's actually the thing for rejuvenation. Or whatever, the just scribble across, scribble a broken bridge. Yeah, I was debating saying that. I'd say it's basically just a combination of the plants and rejuvenation. Yeah. Misty Step and Misty Veil. Is H2O2 just a sequel to water? So how'd you like the session?
I'm glad you enjoyed.
I'm glad that you didn't just completely steamroll the riddles. You at least had to think about one and you failed another one. So you know, that is reassuring. I mean, that was
The last one was intended to be thematic. Yeah.
yeah, like I was not expecting trouble on that last one. I will say, if it wasn't for the entire Okami, I was gonna have that last one be pass wall. No, pass wall. It's literally just making a tunnel into a bit of like stone. Yeah. And it specifically states that it doesn't ruin the structural integrity.
Oh yeah, Alex. I wasn't here at the start of the session, but I wanted to ask, how did Emps describe like the place Ami woke up in? Like, how did he describe it? Because I'm curious. Ooh.
I also forgot one detail to tell you, Alex, for Ami. While she was here, she had all 9 tails.
I can't believe we forgot about that detail. That is in fact very important.
I really hate that I forgot that detail.
I mean, you probably would have had to spend like a fair bit of time thinking of what level all of them would be, like what spell each of them would be, but oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, it's only those two. I thought it was just any. I mean, that is fair. That is also probably why Silvery Barbs is there. It really is. But
Hey,
anyway,
you roll that check again.
by stream,